Hey everyone, it's me once again coming to you with yet another, well, it's not really a vlog to be honest with you. It's a little something different that I'm not really used to doing, and that's been the story of my past 48 hours, doing things I'm not really used to doing. Rachel came to me with the idea that since we're home right now, to build a fireplace and a walkway area in the backyard. Thought it was a great idea. Great time of year to do it. So that's what we decided to do. And I'm not really a professional at it. As a matter of fact, like I said, I've never done anything like this before. So today and yesterday were days that I really learned a lot, to be honest with you. So during this video, I just want to explain an easy and cheap way that we did it, that hopefully you at home could do the same if you ever wanted to. So here's what I did. Here's some photos to show you kind of the step-by-step process, and I'll just kind of talk over those to explain what steps I'm in. So first, no photo here, but the first thing we did, Rachel decided on what she wanted, kind of in a ballpark. Just, hey, I like this. Pick different pieces of different photos on Pinterest and Google and things like that, and just kind of gave me ideas. And so I kind of visioned something in my head and just went for it. So the first thing I did was made a walkway. And the walkway I just dug out. I actually did it a little different than I've ever seen it. I did it kind of big at the base, right when you walk from the patio to the fire pit. And then it kind of narrowed in with a little rounded edge on the sides. And that was super easy. I dug it a little too deep, to be honest with you, and I look back, but you know, it's my first time doing it. So yesterday I knew that it was going to rain last night, and it rained hard here in Dyersburg. So I allowed the rain to kind of compact the dirt. So this morning at 8 o'clock, I woke up and kind of compacted the dirt down. It kind of worked out exactly like I planned for it to when it comes to that, so I was kind of happy about that. Once I did that, we actually lined the bottom of the walkway area with, I don't even know the definitions of them or what they're called, but kind of your flower bed lining to, you know, kind of trap from weeds and different grasses growing up in the future. So we laid that as a base lay. And then we put rocks, just kind of, I forget the name of the rocks, kind of that you see in like fish tanks outside, outdoor fish tanks or whatever, outdoor fish ponds, whatever you call it. But I think it's called pea gravel. Yeah, pea gravel. That sounds right. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. So we put that there, leveled it out. It took a lot more than I expected. So plan to get a lot more than you think you should when it comes to the gravel, because you really run out quite quickly. Once I did that, I put the stepping stones, I got 5 of them. I put the stepping stones where they were supposed to go, and then rounded the stepping stones with the pea gravel to allow the stepping stones to be kind of stuck in place. So we did that. I kind of watered it down periodically to kind of help set the pea gravel and the stones as well. Then what we did was outline edge the fire pit area with bricks just to see how many of the inner parts that we needed. So once I did that, I actually got, Rachel originally wanted gravel around the fire pit, but my idea of it is kind of, I want to avoid having to wear shoes. I know it's a little thing, but I want to avoid wearing shoes. So I was kind of thinking of like turf or something like that, but it just wasn't reasonable. But what I did end up getting was this kind of rubber mat thing. And it's these rubber things you're supposed to put on top of concrete, which we didn't. We put on top of the ground, and it ended up working well. It's kind of a natural, darker red looking color. So we ended up putting those, get how many we needed, kind of placed them, made sure they all fit, and went from there. We didn't mount them or fasten them down at any point right then anyways. What I then did is decided what the center point of the fire pit was, and then I dug my fire pit there. Bought some lava gravel. It's like this reddish gravel. It's pretty cheap, but lava gravel to put at the bottom just for the look and to kind of keep things in place. And then we ended up kind of fastening everything down with what I ended up doing on the red rubber pieces is getting what you normally fasten the liner of your flower beds that we did on the pea gravel area, the walkway area. What I ended up fastening the rubber parts with were the fastens for that. So I put those in the middle, hammered them down. They don't stick out at all. They're not too visible, and they kind of do 3 jobs in one, to be honest with you. Also, under the rubber part, I put the liner as well. I forgot to mention that earlier, but pretty much anything we did, we put that liner underneath it. And then after that, we put stones around the middle of it just to keep the fire from going out. And then I realized that my digging was not very symmetrical. Therefore, I will need to dig the hole a little bit wider on the right, as you can see, but I didn't feel like changing it yet. So that's what we did. It was super easy, relatively speaking, but you know, it was super fun just learning something new. I got it done. I did a majority of the digging yesterday, so I got it done in a total of about 8 to 10 hours, which, you know, seems like a long time, but at the end of it, when you get to relax with your family around the fire on a beautiful night, it's really worth every second of those 8 hours or however long it takes you. But I hope this helped. I hope this helped for all you beginners and newbies out there, just to let you know, A, what we're doing on quarantine, and B, how to do something easily, just like having a fire pit at home. So until next time, see you guys.